Welcome to the Mayor's Corner. Today we're going to introduce you to a couple new hires here at the city. We have updates in the Nelson Family Pavilion. We want to highlight a new feature at City Hall and the Community Center, and we'll talk all about the new app the city just launched. You may have noticed some construction going on in Voyageur Park. Directly behind me is what's going to be the future home of the Nelson Family Pavilion. Construction's been going on the last couple of months, and it's slated to be completed sometime in midsummer to late summer. This facility, this multi-use facility, will be home to a wide array of events. You can rent the facility, there'll be things going on inside of it, there'll be an enhanced bathroom, there'll be a patio, a deck, or a plaza overlooking the bowl. This will be something that will showcase the Voyageur Park, and we're really excited about the future edition. If you want to be part of this edition, you can still donate to this project. Simply go to the City of De Pere website, go to the Parks link, and you can find out all the information about this facility. So, mid to late summer, you're going to see a new building right here in Voyageur Park. If you haven't been to our community center or City Hall lately, you'll notice some changes as you come in. Our entrance areas feature a new look and information screens ready to greet you with reminders and announcements. Stop in when you have a chance, and as always, our staff is eager to help. The City of De Pere recently launched a new app called Pere Report It. It helps residents easily request services and get help fixing issues in the community. We hope you enjoy this convenient new way to stay connected and improve our community. For full instructions on how to use it, check out this instructional video. Download it on the App Store today by searching for Pere Report It, or go to deperewi.gov Report It to use from your internet browser. The City of De Pere is experiencing great growth, and because of that, we've had to add a couple of new positions. With me here is Quasan Shaw, who is the newest member of the Development Services Department. Development Services, which he'll explain, deals with business, housing, and everything in between. Because that is one of the most growing departments we have, we decided we had to add a position there. So, Quasan, welcome.
Thank you.
Maybe you can tell a little bit about what your position is and what you'll do within the Development Services Department.
Sure. My name is Quasan Shaw. I'm newly hired here at the City of De Pere in Development Services. My official title is Community and Economic Development Specialist.
Well, there's the title, yes. Yep.
So one of the areas, the areas that we'll be focused on with Development Services, as you know, we're pretty much in charge with economic development, community development, housing development, business development, entrepreneurship, things of that nature, environmental services, cleanup and things of that nature here in the city. So with that, we'll be focusing on growing the business parks, really looking at doing development along the Southern Bridge area, the downtown area, looking at housing programs and things of that nature here in the city.
So housing, obviously huge challenges for every community, and we often talk about workforce housing, affordable housing. That's going to be in your wheelhouse, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things we want to do is really get a variety of housing here. You know, we want, whether it's workforce housing, starter homes for individuals, or individuals looking to build a new subdivision or things of that nature. We really want to get that variety of housing stock for De Pere residents.
Great. So if a business wants to locate to De Pere, they'll connect with you.
Absolutely.
Development Services Department, door is always open, we're always open.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're definitely willing to help them with their site plan evaluation, their business plan. Pretty much anything that the business needs, Dan and I, and Dan, Peter and I will definitely be able to help them out.
And if people have questions, they can go to the City of De Pere website, click on Development Services,
Correct.
and it'll explain everything there.
Absolutely.
That's all thing business and all thing residential. Well, this is very exciting. Again, welcome to the City of De Pere, and we look forward to having you.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you very much. For those that don't know, we have our own city health department. We've had it for many years, and in January, our health director, Debbie Armbruster, retired. So we had to search for somebody else. Well, that search took us back to someone who was actually here before. So I'm joined by Chrystal Woller, who is the former health director for the City of De Pere and is now the present health director for the City of De Pere. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
And I should say welcome back.
Thank you.
So, since you've been here before, you were obviously someplace else. So how about a little bit of background on your history with De Pere itself, the city organization, and then where you were thereafter?
Sure. So working at the City of De Pere was such a delight. And since my tenure, my first round here, I did take a position over at St. Norbert College. I was the Health and Wellness Services Director over there for 7 years. So I worked very closely with Debbie Armbruster and thought she did a fabulous job. We met at least monthly to update each other on things happening within the city. And so it is great to be back in my old new position.
Yeah, it just doesn't go away. So the health department, obviously, it's pretty entailed, and it's not just vaccines and those types of things. How about some other stuff the health department does?
Sure, I think overall just protecting and promoting the health of the community in a broad sense. So we think about services, direct services, but also thinking about organizational support. So thinking about policies, advocating for wellness policies in the community, advocating for programs in the community. So it's not just direct care, it's also looking at the broad spectrum of wellness and prevention, education,
so prevention's
awareness.
very big. And you have a very big social media presence, obviously. And on that presence, you guys post a number of things in all social media facets that residents would be interested in. And I know you guys post quite often, and I think you have a pretty big following as well.
Yes, COVID really did allow us to boost that presence on social media. We had a lot of information to share during that time, and so that following will help us move into the post-COVID. And I don't want to say COVID is over because we're still experiencing illness, but at least post-COVID emergency response. And so it is good to have that following so we can promote wellness and prevention activities like bingo size is coming up over at the community center.
I think I was part of one of those last year. Very exciting. And if people want to learn more about the health department, just go to City to Pere, go to the health department link, and there's all kinds of information.
Right, that's correct.
Well, that is great. Well, I want to welcome you back, congratulate you as well as our new health director. So here's to a very good future.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm Mayor James Boyd. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Mayor's Corner.